on here. 7'10", and you've got 96.
Mm-hmm.
Your dimensions don't match mine.
Okay.
Did it change?
No.
Where'd they get those dimensions from?
Let me see what Gabby sent them. Oh, this is when they templated it on site, but they wouldn't have templated this.
Mm-hmm.
So let me talk to Gabby.
I would send let's see where the. That's what I have.
Because is this meant to represent the cabinet and that's the overhang?
Mm-hmm.
Upstairs, I think looks good. Other than the stuff that we got in the windows, it looks good. Starting to look like we're getting there.
Okay. This looks so good. Oh, touch it. It's like glass, like butter, as my grandmother would have said. This is our Tadlak. Sorry, have a little moment with the Tadlak here. We're in the powder room. The Tadlak is done on this wall and this wall. We're waiting for a new window, so we'll do that last. We're putting the vanity back up so we can template for the vanity. And then the guys are going to be painting and prepping for the cabinetry now. Floors will be in a few weeks, as well as countertops. That's our island. Let's keep going. Okay, in here, the walls are Tadlak. It's like butter. It's so smooth. I mean, if you just feel it all over, it's like touching glass and cold stone all at the same time. Like, I've never wanted to touch a wall so much. I mean, it's funny, the more we do this, the better at it we get, and it's just like such a satisfying feeling. It's like, okay, thank you for teaching me how to do this. The tile is done. This tile goes in, goes out, goes out, goes in, goes out, goes in, goes in, goes out, goes in, goes in. So, if you stand in this corner, I don't actually have a straight line. And I do actually technically have a straight line. It's that the different height distributions here make it look like it's going in and out. And so we're still trying to figure out, do we pull some of the pieces just to make it align a little better? What are we going to do? The design team hasn't called us out on it yet, but I'm thinking they're going to. So I'm going to have to sort this out. But here, bless my guy. We wanted a perfectly clean edge, so he mitered. He 45-degree cut each piece to bring them together, so it's straight. And then here, this is not the finish that we want. This is an unfinished edge, and they don't want to use any Schluter trimming. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the silicone, which matches the grout here, and we're going to just put a bead all the way across because they don't want to do something else. We're having the glass measured soon. We're going to get the vanity back up once we have the countertop so we can dry fit everything. We've got temporary switches so we can actually see the light. The big thing was the designers, they didn't want to Tadlak the ceilings, so they painted them, and they don't love the color. They think there's too much of a contrast now, so trying to decide what to do about the color of the ceilings. I think for here they're going to leave it, but maybe decide for a new color downstairs. We've got one of the fixtures in, and then in here, the first coat of lime wash is done. You can see here, let's see if we can turn on some lights and give you some visuals. Here we go, yeah. So if you stand here, you can see kind of the movement of the lime wash. All the floors are in here now, so they can get acclimated. We've got to get the floors in before April 24th, because that's when California Closets is coming in to install the closet system. You can see, so we were going back and forth. That wall is not lime washed, everything else is. You can see the ceiling color. It's Benjamin Moore Hush Hue, and this is Sydney Harbor, I think it's called Half Rubble. They tried to get a close match, so the lights are on, you can see some of the contrasts. Lights off, it looks much closer to the original color. And so it's really hard when you're matching 3 different products, Tadlak, lime wash, and paint, to get them all to work simultaneously. This is why sometimes it's helpful to have designers on site. And come into our primary bathroom. Voila, voila. So here, walls are Tadlak. Floor tile is in. This is the third change of the floor tile that we've had. And tile is also in. We're waiting for the stone for here, and then we can get it in and we can get everything measured for the glass. We need to put a piece of trim here. We're waiting on our new sliding door out here that we're gonna get soon. I mean, things are happening. And you can see our beautiful little, this is a cabinet for, it's like a tiny little linen closet. That's being built right now. And then the toilet will go in front. So things are moving. Waiting for our windows. Waiting for our windows. Okay, double doors in here. In our 4 different orders of windows. Well, we have the historic front windows. We have the initial order, which we got. We have the historic front windows. We have the secondary windows that were not on the window schedule at all, which we've ordered. And then we had to get another order because Anderson doesn't make a window so narrow for the powder room. So we have to get a different company to do that. And then the window for the primary bedroom is so wide and the client didn't want to split it in two. We have to get so it's actually 5 orders. This is the window project from hell. Okay, 7th Street. Okay. We're leaving Park. And we're off to 7th Street. Hey team. Hi, how you doing? Good, guys. It looks great.
Hey guys.
Stunning. Cool. It's been a while since I've been here, so it looks good. We are at our 7th Street project. Walls are mostly painted. Cabinetry is in, minus the peninsula. It's a really tight space, so we're working in kind of confined areas. We've replaced some of the wood before we set the peninsula, and now that today's about kind of cleanup. So next week we can install the countertops, backsplash, lighting, outlets, and just like some final tweaks. So we're about 2 weeks from completion. End of the month we'll be done, for sure, but maybe a little bit more.